So if cybersecurity is a passion, and if you are quite comfortable with cybersecurity and you have good knowledge on that, then my suggestion would be continue being in the cybersecurity, because it is of a very good demand in the Canadian job market currently.
I agree, sir. Thank you for the suggestion, but my passion is towards the DevOps and cloud
DevOps,
computing.
okay.
And also, yeah, on the either on the AWS Azure or on-prem. And but I was not like able to get any opportunity in there, so that's why I start proceeding with the cybersecurity. But fortunately, I'm in this field from last 2 years, not more than that. So
Okay.
earlier I was trying in the DevOps.
Mhm.
Yeah, so might be I was not clear about how to get into the job market in the DevOps, so that's why I was not able to get it. So I need to discuss on that's the only way purpose I joined this call. So so need a more
Yeah,
information about
DevOps is another in-demand technology currently, and it is also very highly paid. People in DevOps get about a minimum. A fresher gets a minimum of $80 per hour, and if you are experienced, you can get 100 plus per hour in the Canadian job market now.
Definitely, then I will contact you after this meeting.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes. So if you have any specific questions, please shoot out, and I'll be able to answer when it comes to what roles are good, or what any questions related to Canadian job market or Canadian job search, you can shoot at me.
Okay. Do you mind me asking right now or after this?
You can ask right now, no problem.
Yeah, like what can I just want to know, like because DevOps is also like huge field, right? So so if what kind of roles are there, like as a DevOps engineer? Because I heard like someone is working only on the containerization side, someone is also working as an Ansible engineer, and someone like most of like jobs are on CI/CD pipeline. So does the DevOps engineer has to do all the stuff inside the company, or is depend upon the role to role on which is going to get hired?
When you go to DevOps, there are several roles under DevOps. Okay. There are so many, in fact, 10 plus. You can either become a DevOps developer, or you can become a DevOps engineer, or you can become a build and release engineer, or you can become a general DevOps engineer, or you can become a cloud engineer who can also do DevOps activities, or you can become an SRE, site reliability engineer, or you can become a DevOps architect, you can become a DevOps lead, or you can become something like, there is one more role called as very tool specific role, like a Terraform engineer or an Ansible engineer, or simply a build engineer. So there are various career paths within DevOps. DevOps being the primary technology when it comes to the knowledge. Otherwise, each company has different requirement. Some companies may need a general DevOps person to take care of the whole DevOps activities end to end. So then you will become a DevOps engineer. Some companies want to take care of only their cloud infrastructure, which also contains some of the DevOps related infrastructure like pipelines or cloud-based or SaaS-based CI/CD tools like AWS DevOps, AWS Code Pipeline, or Azure DevOps. So in that case, you will be more of a cloud engineer and less of a DevOps engineer. So it depends, like based on each company's requirement, you will be interviewed on the core technology, whatever is the requirement of the company.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Yeah, so many. That's why I think I got confused. Well, when I was trying, I didn't have the clear understanding on this domain, so that's why I was not able to crack the interview.
Yeah.
Yes. And another question, sir, like what is the good way to contact you after this call?
You can note down my number, +1.
Okay, let me write down. Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
+1 647
647
968
968. Yes.
3243.
8243.
3243.
Okay, 323243.
Yes.
And this is your one, your number. You're gonna pick it, right?
Yeah, 647-968-3243.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot.
And where are you based out of?
I'm Toronto.
Toronto. Okay. And which visa are you in?
Oh no, I am a citizen here.
Citizen here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if at all you need any DevOps training, or you need help
Yes.
in getting placed as a DevOps engineer, feel free
Yes.
to ping me and I'll be able to help you.
Thank you very much, sir. That's what I want to hear. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So I will stay here on this call, and I'll just try to listen for the other people, and also need to know like what other technologies are in demand in this market. I
Yeah,
looks
when
like
it comes to the technologies in demand, the following 10 technologies are what I have identified and studied and researched to be of in good demand in Canadian job market. One is a data engineer, either on AWS or on Azure or on on-prem infrastructure. And number two, DevOps engineer, who has either knowledge on DevOps and also on AWS or Azure clouds. GCP do not have very big market here, but if you are trained in GCP or have good experience in GCP, you will still be able to get the job. But for somebody who start from scratch, I generally do not suggest GCP. I mean Google Cloud.
yes. Okay.
And the third one, which is a hardcore cloud engineer, either an AWS cloud engineer or an Azure cloud engineer. Again, when it comes to the demand, Canada is dominant by Azure cloud. So if anybody starts from scratch, especially non-IT folks, the technology I suggest to them to become an Azure cloud engineer followed by AWS cloud engineer. But I have seen off late, even the AWS cloud engineering folks are getting good number of interviews. The demand seems to be picking up, but still when it comes to the market share, Azure has a bigger market share than AWS in Canadian environment.
Agreed. Yeah.
Is number 3 and number 4. The very good technology in demand is cybersecurity technologies. You can either become a cybersecurity engineer or a security analyst, or again, there are different paths for security. So cybersecurity engineer, cybersecurity analyst, cloud security engineers, cloud security analyst, depends. But security is the next booming technology and very good technology in demand in Canadian market. And one of the other technologies, the fifth one, is a data analyst. Again, this also has a very good, in Canada, the data market is has picked up a lot in the past 2 years. So I have seen a lot of data analyst or data related jobs. It can be data analyst or a data engineering or a data scientist or an ML engineer. So data related technologies have drastically picked up. So that is number 5th technology. And number 6th is you can the 6th technology in demand is Salesforce administration. Okay, this also has a very good demand when it comes to the Canadian market. If you know both Salesforce administration and Salesforce technologies development, then you have very good chance. So that is number one. And the other technologies which are in good demand are QA, but generally I don't suggest QA for others. For especially for non-IT people, I don't suggest QA, because QA is quite, there is a good demand, but it is quite saturated. So I suggest that for people who has pretty good experience in QA in the past. And the other technologies in demand are technical writing. Technical writing has very, very good demand in Canada. I have been seeing a very large influx of uh, jobs posted in the Canadian job market when it comes to what do you call the demand for technical writers. So if you are a technical content writer, then you have a very good chance of getting jobs in Canada. The other technologies in demand, evergreen technologies in demand, are the full stack developer. So you can either become a Java full stack developer or a Python full stack developer or a .NET full stack developer. This has a very, very good demand. In fact, I can put this full stack development in top 5 actually. I have missed that in the top 5, but this is a role which has a very good number of postings regularly seen in the job sites and have very good demand. It can be any full stack, Java full stack, Python full stack, or a .NET full stack. The other technology in demand, which is I think 8th one, is a front-end technology. You can either become a front-end developer or a UI UX developer or a UI UX designer. People call it with different names, but you can, if you know React, HTML5, JavaScript, you have a very good chance of becoming a front-end engineer, and this has a very good pay and demand in the Canadian market. The other technology in demand, which is the 9th one, is if you want to become a project coordinator or a project assistant. So you have very good demand in Canada. But again, this technology is something which is saturated, but it doesn't mean we don't have any demand, but strictly not for freshers. Okay, definitely strict. Top 5 are for freshers, but from 5 to 10, they are for somebody who is in have at least some 2 to 3 years of experience in Canada. And lastly, the 10th one is a business analyst, where again, strictly not for freshers, but somebody who has a past experience, but BS has very good demand in Canada, which people can pursue. So if you ask me, while these 10 are the top 10 technologies in demand, the first 5 are for either technical folks or non-IT folks, but the last 6 to 10 technologies are strictly for somebody who has past experience and not suggested for somebody who is freshly moving from non-IT to IT.
Non-IT, sorry, can I ask one question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like when you say like first 5 technologies for non-IT people can pursue in that, for like let's take the example of data engineering, right? So on the cloud, as you said, the cloud or on-prem, that require a SQL knowledge, right? So as well as on Python or some other kind of programming knowledge. Is it I'm right, or
That is
someone
correct.
should?
That is correct.
That is correct. So okay. So for to be a data engineer or even a DevOps engineer, like what kind of level of programming one should require? Like a intermediate level, or one should have work as a programmer in the past, then he or she can proceed in it?
The level of programming required is very minimal. I think the only programming knowledge that you should be having is with Python, and not, and that too not at an advanced level. You should be knowing Python at least between basic and intermediate level.
Okay.
That is the only stuff needed. Otherwise, for any data technologies, I mean, especially data analyst or a data engineer, basic Python programming is mandatory. The rest is all ability to write SQL queries, ability to write some of the VBA, I mean, Excel based coding.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you don't need very good programming knowledge for a data analyst or a data engineering positions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's pick up a question from Srinivas. Srinivas, you raised your hand. What is your question?
Hi, sir. I'm Srinivas. Like I'm working in supply chain industry currently. I'm working as a purchasing analyst at one of the companies since 3 years,
Mhm.
and I want to move into IT field. Like which technology will be best for my career?
Yeah, so just now I covered it. Since you are in supply chain industry, right?
Yes, sir.
So supply chain is SCM.
Yes.
Okay, the nearest technologies for SCM who can understand the other nearest ones, you can become, my suggestion would be to become a Salesforce administrator,
Hmm.
or you can become a data analyst. These are the two favorable technologies for you, considering your current profession.
Okay, sir. Okay. Actually, my brother is also with the NCPL. He is also doing a data science program with the
What is your
NCPL.
brother's name?
Chandra, sir.
Oh, Chandra Chaitanya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
So he forwarded the link and he asked me to join the session for today.
Mhm.
And he asked me to ask questions to you so that you will help and guide better.
Yeah. Yeah, so for people who are in supply chain management related work, then the
Mm-hmm.
nearest IT technologies that you can pick up are Salesforce administration and development, number one,
Mm-hmm.
and number two, data analyst. You
Okay,
will be
sir.
able to easily pick up the technologies in these two easily
Mm-hmm.
without any trouble.
Okay, so how long it will take for me to like switch my career field in and landing into the job?
How long does it take to switch? You should dedicate 2 months for training, rigorous training,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 months to search for the job. So if you are able to dedicate 3 to 4 months of your time for job search, you'll be able to easily land in the job for within 6 months. Sorry, 4 months.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one more question. Uh, can I have a training while I'm at working?
Yes. During training, as long as you are able to devote 4 to 5 hours of your time besides your full-time or part-time jobs, whatever you are doing,
Mm-hmm.
that is perfectly fine. But when once you move to marketing after you
Mm-hmm.
finish the training, then the expectation is you should be focused only on job search and nothing else. So during
Okay, sir.
that time, if you quit your job, that is better and highly suggestible.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. And let's pick up Surya. Surya, do you have any questions?
Actually, I have been studying for last 6 months as a data analyst, which means a tool such as SQL, Python, and Power BI.
Mm-hmm.
But I am from non-IT, which means I'm studying masters in automotive.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to change. So I need training or not?
Yeah, if you get trained, I mean, better to take training few months before you finish the studies.
Hmm.
Okay, then the technology will be fresh on your mind.
Hmm.
And as soon as you finish the studies, your job search and marketing can start.
Okay.
So,
But my course will be end at December.
yeah, if you're this year December or next year.
Yeah, this year, this year.
Yeah, if this year December your course is ending, then the November is the right time to start getting trained on data analyst and become quite knowledgeable enough by end of the year. And then
Hmm.
from early Jan, you can start the job
Marketing.
search, and within 2 months you will be able to land into the job.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
since you are from a non-IT background, you picked up a very good technology data analyst,
Hmm.
which is quite in good demand for
Yeah, I
somebody.
have been learning for last 6 to 7 months.
Yeah, then you are on the right track.
Okay.
So if you need help in getting placed, feel free to ping me.
Hmm. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My
Thank
number
you.
I have put it in my chat, so you can.
Yeah, I got your number.
Yeah.
Hmm. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's pick up Deepika. Deepika, do you have any questions?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Actually, by December, I'll be completing my studies.
Hmm.
I have done in this PG diploma in mobile solutions and development.
Mhm.
So 2012 passed out. I am like computer science and engineering. So
Mhm.
after that, I was working in the banking sector. So what I thought is like it will be better if I switch my career from banking sector to IT. So I don't know like the right path what I have to follow. Like as soon as I complete my studies, I have to land a good job in IT.
So if I understand correctly, you have worked in banking sector in the past.
Yes.
And currently you are studying in Canada
Yes.
and you are planning to move to IT. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So earlier you don't have any IT experience, right?
No, I don't have any IT experience.
And when is your course coming to an end?
December 17th, 2022.
December 17, 2022, which is end of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think by now you should have started getting trained on something which is in good demand. Have you got into that?
Yes, I'm into the process only, sir. But the thing is that I have some doubts regarding which technology I have to follow. I have some interest, this front-end developer like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then React
Yeah.
JS. I have some basics. I know I'm not that much proficient, but I know some basic. So I don't know whether to move this or like SQL. I don't know which technology is in demand now, and
Yeah, if your passion is front-end technologies, then yes, it is in very good demand and people are getting very good pay as a fresher in front-end technologies. So feel free to continue learning that. If you need any specific training on front-end technologies, let me know. But I should say you are on a right path.
Okay.
Go for it.
But so many people are saying that you need to have some prior Canadian experience.
No, it is wrong. I have till date, I have placed nearly 285 people. I mentored them, and of which 200 plus people are with zero experience, and they all got the jobs.
Oh, that's
So
great.
it is actually a myth and a misconception that in Canada people cannot jobs without any prior experience. Even if you have zero experience, you can still be able to get a job. So don't get worried. I mean, especially when you are in a student community, because you are studying, students have what is called as herd mentality. Meaning, if some student says one thing, everybody thinks that that thing is right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is what is happening currently, but the assumption that it is required to have experience in Canada to get a job is wrong. You can still get a job in technology in demand. Again, this applies to only technologies in demand. If there is a technology which is not in good demand, obviously you cannot get a job without any experience. But the front-end technology, what you are specifically mentioning, it has a very good demand and you can still get a job with zero experience on your resume.
Okay, that's really great, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So if you need any specific advice or any help or any mentoring for this to get placed into front end, feel free to contact me. My number is in the meeting chat.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Let's pick up the questions from Inderjit.
I was just wondering, actually, I'm a non-IT guy too. So I'm thinking to, maybe some cloud engineering, something like that.
Tell me
Because
about your profile. I'll tell you whether it is
I'm
right.
an admin guy. I work in as an administrator.
Which admin?
Like you could say data entry and admin, other admin stuff.
I mean, office admin or
Office admin, yes.
office admin. Okay.
So, but I want to switch to IT. So I am thinking about some cloud engineering, which I heard a couple of my IT friends. They advised me that cloud is something like has a bright future. So
Yeah, cloud has a very good demand. Choose either number one, Azure Cloud Engineering, and number two, AWS Cloud Engineering. And don't
oh,
choose Google Cloud Engineering. So Google
okay.
do not have pretty good demand in Canada for non-IT folks.
Mhm.
But the order is Azure Cloud Engineer and AWS Cloud Engineer. Both
AWS.
have very good demand, but Azure has more demand than AWS in Canada.
Okay.
So if you are planning to switch from non-IT to IT, choosing cloud engineering as your career path, then you are making a good move.
Okay, so there's a scope for, as I like, this is gonna be a repeat question. Is there a scope for getting a good job for a non-IT guy as a fresher?
Yes, very good. As I told you, in the past, I have mentored how many? I have mentored
285, you
close
said.
to,
You just mentioned 285.
yeah, I mean, cloud engineers. Out of all the 285 people, 46 are cloud engineers who got the jobs.
Okay.
So
So
it's a good,
all of them applied for cloud engineers and they all got that job.
yeah.
And
Out
how
of
many
285,
they are from the non-IT background?
70% you can say.
70%.
Out of 46, 70%, maybe 30, 33 people are from non-IT background.
Okay. Okay, so I'm like, if I'm thinking to do that, so I'm on the right track.
You're on the right track.
And how much time it will take if I I would like to continue with you guys. So how much time it will take to become a cloud
See,
engineer?
it takes 2 months to have a rigorous training
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 months for marketing. So you should dedicate 4 months of your time from beginning till end to land into a job.
Okay.
And 4 months is the minimum.
Minimum.
And the
But
maximum time depends on how much time you devote and how well do you do in the interviews.
okay, and for that, do I need to clear any AWS if I go for like AWS exam? Do I need to clear it?
Certifications are not mandatory for jobs in Canada. But generally, I suggest them to do certifications because when you do certifications while you are getting trained, you get psychologically a very good motivation, and that helps you to clear the interviews with confidence. So to answer your question, certifications, are they mandatory? No. But are they
But it's
accessible? Yes, because
yes.
it increases your confidence levels when facing interviews.
Okay. Alright. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. And let's go to Abhi. Abhi, do you have any specific questions?
Yeah, hi. No, actually, I'm planning to change my stream. So currently, I'm working as a game designer.
Mhm.
So I'm planning to shift my role into IT. So I don't know this meeting. Like I just joined the meeting, but just to go an overview, I'm actually thinking to shift into any automation kind of stuff. Is that a good step, or what would you suggest? Like if I have to go into an IT from a non-technical background.
So what was your past experience and past education based on what I can advise?
So my education is into computer science.
Mhm.
And my experience is completely into game designing actually. I work as a game designer for mobiles.
Mhm.
Currently I'm working as a game designer, but I have a thought of entering into IT field. So that's what I need suggestions on that.
So how confident are you with coding? Any coding or small scripting or
Yeah, so I have been working on Java from a past couple of months.
Mhm.
So related to this testing and all, so I worked on core Java, Python, and SQL is what I'm working on. So I'm pretty much understanding the flow and all the stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Then for you, Since you're already doing mobile gaming development, right? What tools are you using for mobile gaming?
Yeah, so when it comes to mobile gaming, it's not kind of a development. So basically, I coordinate with the team. I give them the flow charts, like how to execute a feature
Mhm.
and how well that can get into the market, like at by what time. So I do market research a bit. I
Mhm.
do the coordination. So this kind of a stuff, like mostly non-technical, not completely into technical, but
Mhm.
I can understand what the technical aspects, like what they are into most of the time.
Yeah, my suggestion would be to go for UI UX designer jobs, which is in
Okay.
very good demand
Okay, in Canada.
in Canada. In Canada,
Okay.
I'm talking about in Canada only.
Okay, so I'll take that.
So UI
So,
UX designer, as a UI UX designer, you will work on UI UX concepts for software development or software design, and you will be working on wireframing. You'll be
yeah.
working on coming up with the design concepts for any of the software, or it can, when I say software, it can be a web application or a desktop application or a mobile application.
Okay,
For
got
a
it.
UI UX designer, there is no disparity whether it is a mobile or web. So the nearest one for you to pursue is UI UX designer, where you can continue to still have the passion of gaming development, and also you'll continue to have the similar mindset when you go for UI UX designing.
Okay, got it. So is there like any specific course I need to pursue, or like what is the like initial step to board
Yeah,
on?
any technology that you want to pursue in your career, it is better to get trained rigorously, because that will
Okay.
set the platform to clear the interviews and to gain confidence. So if you wanted to pursue UI UX designing, then definitely have a thorough training in UI UX designing, and then try to search for jobs there. It makes your job search very easy.
Understood. Okay. How much time it would take, the time frame by any chance, if you have any idea of that?
Same, 2 months for your rigorous training and 2 months for job search. Within 4 months, you can become a UI UX designer and get placed successfully.
Okay, so as a fresher, there are openings right now, right? Like, or else, like I can put this experience as well into that. Like,
Yeah, whatever gaming experience you have, you can put it. That's the reason why I suggested.
okay, got it. Yeah, that's helpful. Thank you. Yeah, that's it from my end.
Okay, so whom do you have? Like I leave the floor to everybody. If you guys have any questions, you can shoot at me. Srinivas, Sanjeev, Indrajit, Deepika, Surya.
Yes, sir. I have one question regarding another role, that is a technical analyst. What does a technical analyst do on the day-to-day job activities? Is it something related to the business analysis kind of stuff, or is totally different domain?
No, technical analyst is more of a developer job only.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it has nothing to do with business analyst.
Okay.
Business analyst and systems analyst are from different families.
Okay.
Yeah, technical analyst is from a developer family, and systems analyst and business analyst are both together a different family.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Sir,
Yes, Srinivas.
sir, from where I should start my training? Like, what are the resources I should follow?
It is as advisable to have a tutor-based training combined by self-learning. So you can take training anywhere in India. If you need training, we will also be able to provide the technologies that you look for. But otherwise, you can get training from India, or you can get trained from here in Canada. But the advice is take a tutor-based training, plus add your self-learning to it, and then do thorough hands-on practice.
I'm planning to join a data science program in UFT,
Mhm.
a synchronous course. Is that recommendable?
I need to know your past profile to advise you better. So
I am. Mhm. I have completed a bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and here I completed a quality assurance in manufacturing and management.
Mhm,
And I did a postgraduate diploma in supply chain management.
mhm.
Currently, I'm working on Excel and SAP softwares.
Then the diploma in data science might not be able to help you because data science is a very hardcore technical technology. You
Okay,
need
sir.
to do a lot of coding in Python. You need to know a lot of mathematics and statistics to become a data scientist. So since you have a non-IT education and non-IT experience in the past, I
Mhm.
do not suggest joining that course, data science. It is not going to be of any help. Instead,
Okay.
invest those funds in getting trained in data analyst or a data engineering, which doesn't need much of the coding.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go
Okay,
for
sir.
it.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions from anybody? So once again, I have posted my number in the chat. It is +1 647 968 3243. And then you'll be able to contact me in WhatsApp in that number. And if you have any specific questions, I'll be able to answer you. Or if you need a detailed one-on-one discussion, so I'll also post that meeting link to schedule a call. So let me post that in the chat itself. In the chat, I have posted the website where you can schedule an appointment with me. Feel free to have a one-on-one discussion by schedule an appointment. Yeah, I see Reshu has joined.
Uh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Actually, I do have an experience in testing and in administration in Canada and back home in teaching and testing. So it was wondering like if something that could be of help, like BA going forward with BA jobs or QA jobs, what would be helpful? Sorry for joining late.
Yeah, no problem. So tell me your profile so that I'll be able to guide you if you are on the right track or if you need any suggestion. What have you
Okay.
studied in the past and what have you worked in the past?
Okay, so like I completed my BTech Computer Science and MTech Computer Science in India,
Very
and
good.
after that I worked as a lecturer in one of the engineering colleges in UP, like for 2-3 years, and after that I worked for almost 2 years as a manual tester in Faridabad, India. And after coming back here, like since 2000, from 2017 to 2020, I worked in administration. And then like
When you
from
say
one,
administration, it is office administration or something like that?
yes, I
Okay.
was working in transportation company as a logistic coordinator.
Okay.
So yeah, then like since almost from 1 year, I'm working with a startup. Like that is kind of a family startup, so I'm not getting paid there, although I'm having an experience that is they are generating a product in legal domain for a will generation. So yeah, although I mean I am having experience while working there, but looking for an opportunity where I can grow myself, and you know money also matters, as you know, right? So but looking for something that could be of help.
So you have BTech and MTech in computer science, which means you have fair knowledge on computer-based and software-based technologies, but you did not have any IT-based experience in the past.
Yes, you got it. Yes.
So my suggestion would be to pick up any of the following. Number one, data analyst.
Mm-hmm.
2, data engineering. Number 3, cloud engineering. Any
Okay.
of these 3 you can pick up and then go for it.
Oh, okay.
Become either a data engineer or a cloud engineer. Those are the two favorable technologies for you to go
Okay.
for. You will be able to easily get the job in 3 to 4 months of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. And nothing, I mean, according to you, I should not go for like testing jobs or business analyst jobs, right?
Business analyst, no.
Okay.
Testing is both a yes and a no, because
Okay.
yes, because you have past experience in manual testing in back home, and no, because you don't have automation knowledge. You still have to get trained on automation.
Yes, yes, yes,
So
true.
if you have to get trained in automation, rather you get trained in a high demand technology like data engineering.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I'm not suggesting QA for you. Go for
Okay.
data engineering.
Okay. For data engineering.
Unless
Okay.
QA is your passion. If QA is your passion, then go for it. But if QA is not your passion, anything is okay for you. And if you are flexible to choose the technology, then go for data engineering, because of the reason that you have computer science education in the past and the knowledge of QA in the past. And you anyway have to get trained. So rather than getting trained in automation QA, get trained in a high demand technology like a data engineering.
Data
And it
engineering.
would be a good fit for you.
Good. Okay. Okay.
The
Thank
pay
you.
in QA is very less. For example, if you show your past experience, past 2 or 3 years of experience, whatever you have, you will be able to get a pay of maybe like 60 to 70,000. But whereas when you get trained in data engineering, you will be able to get pay in the range of 90 plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a good difference. Yeah. Okay.
QA is a highly saturated role. I do not generally suggest that for somebody who is coming from a non-IT to IT background.
Okay. Okay.
Does that answer your question, Reshu?
Yes, thank you so much. Yes.
So if you need any help in data engineering and getting placed in data engineering, feel free to contact me.
Okay.
My
Thank
contact,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'll get back.
What is the difference between data analyst and data engineer?
A data analyst is somebody who picks up a processed data and work on displaying it into charts and graphs to make some business decisions. So already cooked data you will take and then you will display in the charts as a data analyst, because you will analyze the data.
Okay.
Whereas a data engineer is somebody who engineers the data, meaning he takes the raw data, which has a lot of problems and it is a shitty raw data, and he cleans it, he transforms it and creates small data sets, and then give it as an input to data analyst or a data scientist for further processing.
Okay, sir. What will be the pay range for data analyst?
The pay range for data analyst is between 70 and 80. The pay range for a data engineer is from 80 to 100.
Okay, sir. I'm now like after your interview, after your meeting, I'm thinking that I will be interested in data field as an analyst or engineer, like as per your like whatever you suggest.
Go for it. It has very good demand.
Okay. And how should I start training with your consulting, sir?
Yeah, you can ping me in WhatsApp. My number is there in the chat. So I'll be guiding you for the process.
Okay, sir. Okay, sure.
And we have 2 more minutes. So we have Bhargava Sagar joined. Bhargava, do you have any questions which I can answer in 2 minutes?
Yeah. So by the end of this December, I'll be completing my course Web Design and Development, which is 2 years. So I would like to become a front-end developer. So I don't have any prior experience. So like, I mean, like a lot of people are saying that without Canadian experience, you can't get a job. So like,
So what kind of roles are you planning to target?
I would like to get into UI developing role.
So UI, UX, does it include the front end as well, like JavaScript and all?
Yeah, JavaScript.
Okay, so front end engineer, I should say.
Yeah.
Front end and UI, UX engineer. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's a very good technology in demand. You have done a very right choice.
Okay.
Coming to your other question, whether you need to have experience or not, the answer is no, you need not have any past experience. You can still get a job as a fresher with zero experience if
Okay.
you are able to get trained very well, and if you are able to talk confidently based on the training in the interviews.
Okay. So
So
the market is good for the front end.
yeah, market is very good for the front end developers. I have seen people getting very good number of jobs with very good pay.
Okay, even for the freshers as well.
Yeah, even I'm talking about freshers. Only.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Thank you.
I think we are almost end of the time. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining this webinar on what are the good technologies in demand for non-IT folks. If you still have any questions, you can ping me in WhatsApp. My number is +1 647 968 3243, or you can schedule an appointment in my calendar at www.ncplconsulting.net. I have posted both of them in my chat window, which everybody can see. So feel free to ping me anytime and I'll be able to guide you. Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you very much.
We'll
Thank
have
you.
another webinar same time next week. Feel free to
Okay.
join, same link, same everything. Same person is going to talk, but on a different topic.
Okay.
Feel free to share this meeting link to your friends or anybody who wish to join. And we'll have a webinar again next Saturday, 11 to 12 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.